Are you biracial with pink nipples or biracial with brown nipples? This matters on the playground. Jasmine represents the synthesis of black middle class assimilation and white suburban liberalism. But as a biracial black girl with a white mother, she has to contend with the extreme racialized standards of white beauty. Even amongst themselves, white girls compete with their own colorist hierarchies. The pinker and brighter, more highlighter adjacent colors your body and body parts are, the more beautiful you are. Bright hair, bright eyes, pink nipples is the Aryan ideal. See Regina George. Even when they're purple, they're pink. You guys know what I'm talking about. Brown hair, brown eyes, brown nipples is lower on the hierarchy unless coupled with some of the traits mentioned above. A biracial girl with black features, coily hair, tan skin, broader features, may have an easier time with a more Mediterranean-looking white mother than the one that looks more stereotypically Scandinavian, like Sarah DeBoy. In the comics, we are shown how this causes Jasmine to have deep-seated insecurities regarding her appearance and racial identity. Her mother, like Cindy McPherson and Regina George, sits at the top of the whiteness beauty hierarchy. Given her status and her wealth, this also means that, she is at the top of the whiteness social hierarchy, period. Like the daughter of the prince in Othello. Sarah can marry whomever she wants and will not lose prestige amongst her white East Coast community. The tragic irony is that her own daughter cannot partake in the totality of the pretty white girl privilege she possesses. Blackness in white society is seen as sexually desirable in adult men, but not so in adult women, right? Much like how the Rileys of the world are aware of their differences and they seek to reconnect with their blackness via the role that white society wants them to play, the Jasmines of the world also do the same. Some undertake the Sisyphean task of being as physically white and culturally white as possible, right? Leaning on their mother's position as, the apex white woman for legitimacy, if you will. Others lean in towards their blackness, like Jasmine. And since she cannot go home to her father because of his total assimilation to whiteness, Jasmine seeks authentic blackness through her connection with Huey. Right? And certain audiences felt like Magruder's portrayal of Jasmine in the comics was racist and argued against interracial marriage. But any black person will tell you that he accurately portrayed the cultural disconnect of many biracial black children. Jasmine approaches Huey Freeman because he can serve as an anchor to the blackness she lacks in her own household. He's named after a Black Panther co-founder, Huey P. Newton. He represents a stable, albeit cynical, grounding force for Jasmine. What is twisted is that this subconscious attempt to heal the alienation she feels from white society is actually a very white act. The way she goes about it. She interacts with blackness for her own personal gain, to fulfill a perceived inadequacy, rather than as an open and equal cultural exchange. This is the same process her own white mother engaged in, interacting with blackness to satiate her own desires.
Was he everything you dreamed he would be?